Hi everyone, Vicky here. Welcome to my latest video. I'm just going to show you today how to make a basic folio. So we're not filling it, we're not decorating it, it's just a basic folio. So it opens up. We've got two diagonal pockets on that side. We've got a belly band. We've got three pockets at the side there and a flip with a side pocket in between. So that's what that was my prototype. So here we go. So we're going to start with two pieces of A4 paper. It's double-sided, which just makes things easier. I think we're going to go with this one. So we need to make the score marks at each side so that we can fold it in. So I did those at 3 7/8. Right, so I'm just going to fold that in and give it a really good crease. Same on the other side. Now I just need to check that folds. It's catching a little bit in there, so I'm just going to get my trimmer and just take a little bit off there. Just a tiny slither. There we go, that folds up a lot nicer. Right, so I then took off, sorry I need the trimmer again, I took off 5 centimetres from the bottom. Sorry to switch, but 2 inches. I was going to say I'm switching between metric and imperial. So let's go with 2 inches. So keep these little bits because we're going to need those in a minute. So that's your basic folio, and that's not straight on the top, so I'll just get the trimmer on that again. There we go. Right, these pieces I'm going to cut. You've got your score lines, so if you just cut those on the score lines, that gives you the 3 pockets for the inside there. They look like they actually need a good trim. They want to be slightly smaller as well, so that they don't interfere with the folding. Just make sure. They want a little bit more off. There we go. So it's double-sided, so I think I'm probably going to flip those round. So they will be my pockets there. I'm going to get my second piece of paper, which is it's scrapbook paper. So it's not quite card, but it's quite thick, quite sturdy. So I'm going to measure a piece that goes on this side. And I just want to measure it so there's a slight gap in my fold line. Just so there's a slight gap all the way around. Right, so that gives you that piece that will just fit nicely in the centre there. So I'm going to cut that diagonally to give us the two diagonal pockets. So I'm just going point to point. So I've now got these two pieces, but they're exactly the same size. So what I'm going to do is just quickly measure and take off 1 centimetre from the two edges here and here. That will just make the other one slightly smaller. Oh, actually, I've just turned that over. And I quite like that side. So I'm going to mark on here. Yeah, sorry. I'll just mark 1 centimetre. I found this really difficult doing it with just the trimmer, so it was a bit easier marking it off. Well, you can see those little marks. Right, I can't actually have it that way. Oh, I can. If it goes, it'll just go the other way around. Yeah. So I'm going to ink just to get the definition on these. And this one. So there, we'll go like that there. So I'm actually going to glue those now. So I'm going to glue on the straight edges of the small one. And pop it on top of the big one. Knit it up. And then same again, glue on the two edges, two straight edges. My glue lines are always a bit wobbly. And then I'll just place that there. There we go, so that's diagonal pockets done. Now for these pockets, I'm just going to do a notch in the middle. So I'm not measuring, I'm just going by eye. It was a bit tough, probably shouldn't have done 3 pieces at once. And I'll just ink as well. And last one. Right, so they're going to go like that. So I'm just going to glue those. Sorry, I'm out of frame. Just going to glue about perhaps just over a centimetre there. That. And then the same again. Now, do they look straight? What we could do with a bit of a trim on this side. I'll just straighten that side up. Didn't do a very good job of that. That's probably because it's a bit wet with the glue. There's just a little bit on that side as well. Right, there we go. There's the pockets. Oh, I'm going to have to re-ink that. There we go. That's the pockets for that side. So I'm just going to glue around the three edges on the bottom and glue that on that side. Right, so in the middle we have a flip. So I think I've got a piece of paper here that goes with the colour, and I've just inked to the back. So I'm thinking for the flip I'll just use paper because it's going to get quite heavy then. It might not want to close because of all the weight. And just got a nip there with my fingernail, and I can see where I'm cutting. There we go. The only thing I've realised is because that's 6 by 6, I haven't got a little tab. But that's no problem. We'll just make them. So I'll just cut that to the same width. And just cut it down a bit. Just cut that down to 1 inch. So I think if I glue that with a bit of an overlap on the back, then I can fold that over. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah, and then I'll just fold that over. And put glue on that side, on the tab. And then stick that down. So we need a pocket under here, so I think I'm going to go back. I don't know about the script writing because it'd be next to the other one, so I think I might use the other side. So I'll just cut a strip. I don't know. Let's have a look. About 2 inches wide. I'm not measuring this, all I'm doing is working by eye and marking it with my fingernail just so I can see when I'm trimming. There we go, perfect fit. So I'll just notch that one again. About the middle. And give that a quick ink. There we go. That will just get glued there. I haven't done any corner rounding on any of these pieces, but of course if you want to, that's absolutely fine. Just go ahead and do it. It's got glue on there. Just give that a wipe. Right, and that just leaves on this side we want a belly band. So I think we'll go with the script paper again. So I'll just give that a notch. And I think we'll go 2 inches. There we go. Oh, 2 inches is a bit wide. Now, maybe we'll go 1.5 inches. Yep, that's better. So, we'll ink that. Now, what I'd recommend for this last piece, because we're not sure what we're going to do with this belly band yet. With the prototype, I glued it down, but then I thought it might be quite difficult to decorate the belly band. So I think what would be the best idea for now is to just put a paper clip on that to hold it in place. And then when it comes to the decorating, that'll obviously be a lot easier to do. So there we go. That's our little folio. Well, it's obviously not closing. I need to just adjust that bit there. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Bye.